Hi, this is David Bruce Leonard from the Earth Medicine Institute. I am here in the jungle in Kapoho, and I want to talk today about using all of our senses when in the forest, when gathering plants, or when tracking or listening to the language of birds. Traditionally, trackers and people who live in the forest use a lot of peripheral vision. So rather than having a sharp focus on things, they will broaden their perspective, and they use peripheral vision to access not only the interior of their nervous system, but also to access information. The Chinese have a saying, you don't stare at a disease. What that means is you don't lock your focus in on something, you open up to possibilities around you. There's also the sense of smell, which is really important. I'm here with Lobo. Lobo, come here. Good boy. I'm here with Lobo. He uses his sense of smell all the time. His is way better than mine, but sense of smell is really important. Hearing is very important, particularly around bird language. The birds are the sentinels in the forest. They always know what's going on. And if you know how to read that language, if you can understand that language, you can often glean clues as to what's happening around you in the forest. The sense of touch or feeling or sensation is incredibly important in the forest. I believe that the skin is the eyes of the body. The skin is the eyes of the viscera. So things like shifting in wind or sensations of temperature or even just sort of unnamed feelings can lead us in specific directions, which can help us navigate things. I believe some people call this body radar, I call it dermis, but in any event it's using the skin as a way of activating our awareness and activating what the Hawaiians call our na'au, our deeper wisdom or knowing. Taste is also very important because if we know what a plant is, or we at least know the family, we know how dangerous it may or may not be, if it's reasonably safe we can taste that plant. And that taste will tell us a lot about what that plant does medicinally or possibly even as a food, because constituents aggregate in plant families, and similar things like things that are bitter tend to have alkaloids in them which tend to be antibacterial. Things that are sweet tend to have polysaccharides in them which tend to be immune boosting or adaptogenic. Things that are sour tend to astringe the liver. Other astringents are things like tannins, which will tighten down mucous membranes. So while these are not guarantees of what a plant will or will not do in the body or of its lack of toxicity, it's a really useful guideline within certain parameters to understand what plants are doing. So those are the senses we use in the forest. We are doing amazing workshops and certifications. Wildcrafting certifications, which is using plants as food and medicine, and nature skills certifications, which is teaching fire building, fire starting, tracking, things of that nature. This is David Bruce Leonard from the earthmedicineinstitute.com. Come look at our website. Go to events.